Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Friday, the 4th of September, 2020. We're using Tarot of the Old Path. One of my favorite readers on YouTube calls this Tarot of the Haircuts. Perhaps we'll see why. Okay, 3 cards from the bottom of the deck. Our first is, ooh, how sweet is that? Ace of Cups. We're happy to see it. It's consistent for us, this beautiful divine and cosmic overflow of love, bliss, joy, and happiness pouring into our world. We're standing within that flow and we're making something of it. We are using it. We are channeling it, directing it, and really living the reward of it. Aces are new beginnings, fresh starts, the beginning of each suit, and Aces also have the ability to neutralize challenging energies from the cards nearby. So let's see what comes with it. Our next one is, no challenge there, High Priestess. This is quite lovely. You know, we're on the tail end of the Pisces full moon, and I feel that this particular moon has a nice long reach in its energies. I feel that our intuitive gifts have certainly been heightened. I know mine have. Certainly you're experiencing something similar. There's been a lot of synchronicity, serendipitous experiences, and I feel that that's going to keep coming through this moon phase to the next full moon, maybe even longer. We'll see. But it feels like we've had a great saturation of Pisces moon energy, and so we're going to carry it with us in this overflow with the ace for quite a bit. And you know that the High Priestess is about the answers being within. Now, you might not be able to exactly pull the answer out immediately, but it will make itself known to you, whether it's an answer, whether it's guidance, whether it's you looking long into the horizon of your own sphere of influence. Your inner wisdom is going to inform you. I don't sense that it's going to take long. If you are doing this deliberately, if you are deliberately tuning in for something specific, the information, the guidance will come easily because of this saturated Pisces full moon energy that I'm feeling here. Plus you have the Ace of Cups here on overflow. So the feeling realm is quite heightened, and you know, this is love and bliss pouring in, and we're taking that in, and it's adding to us. It's creating a blossoming effect within, shall we say. Oh, and look at this, coming with the High Priestess is now the Empress, and these cards are consecutive. She's number 2, she's number 3. So cycles, rhythms, nurturing, gestation. This card has been with us many times this week. So we are at a point of, wow, delivering delivering our own Ace of Cups into our sphere of influence. It's going out in our ripple, in our broadcast, and our intuitive gifts are extremely heightened as a result of that. My feeling too is, and I'm sticking consistently with this intuitive message that I've been receiving, and it is simply that we are giving birth to, experiencing the blossoming effect of energies that have been in gestation, in nurturing off that Empress since eclipse season last year, up to 18 months ago even. We are now reaping reward of that time in the present. I feel that the Empress is a strong, strong confirmation of that information. And then we have the Three of Cups. You know, this reading feels to me, it's more than a daily. It may encompass the weekend and more. So keep that in mind as you are tuning into this message yourself, running it through your own filters. We have the Three of Cups now. It's a beautiful card. It's one of celebration, connection, community, enjoyment. So this is this is on our foundation, and this is where we are orchestrating our love, bliss, joy, and happiness from. And this is what we have to share, the community, or with our community of people we know, love, and trust. And it's quite likely that we are talking about these sensitive energies that we are tapped into, the synchronicities and serendipities that we are experiencing. So we are feeling naturally inclined to share that information, share those experiences with others. Coming with our 3, oh, interesting, is a 5 of Wands. Oh, so it creates a little bit of instability. You know, gosh, I'm reminded of a scene from a movie that, of course, I can't remember the name of. It's a witch movie, the one with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. But they're well into their cups, and they're laughing, and they don't even realize that while they are laughing and speaking about some sort of an experience, they're also creating it. But in the process of creating it, laughing about it, while they're well into their cups, they actually create a lot of instability, and they bring something to life that they were not anticipating. So that's what I'm feeling here with the 5 of Wands. Our good time could create some instability for those around us, those who might not be in this beautiful flow, and there's agitation on the part of another or more than one other person. So here we are in our happiness, in our bliss, in our High Priestess, Ace of Cups, Empress, 3 of Cups type of lifestyle attitude, and someone comes into that type of environment or comes within our broadcast sphere of influence, and it rubs them the wrong way. And we have to not take that personally. But it is a 5, and it's argument for the sake of argument. And so you may come up against some static and have to sort that out, right? Coming with this, it could get a little serious. We now have the Knight of Wands and Knight of Rods. This is our response in part to the 5 of Wands. And my feeling is its energy chaotically directed toward all this love, bliss, joy, and happiness. And so, we pick up our nice big wand and we're ready. We'll see. And then, oh boy. Death card. Yeah, okay. Well, hey, look at this. We've got the Death card and the High Priestess back together again in a reading. Gosh, I think I just mentioned this in yesterday's reading. So here it is. It's an opportunity in this 5 of Wands, however it presents. I really am feeling the scenario I described. Here we are having a good time, and it rubs someone else the wrong way, and they've got their nose out of joint, and then they direct that at us, and we have to not take that personally. But really, we'd rather pick up our stick and our scythe and drop both of them on that situation. So it's a simultaneous ending and beginning, and we are wise to keep our own counsel, stay grounded and centered in this beautiful bliss, love energy, and bring more of it to this 5 and this Knight even, because the feeling here is there's no point in changing or attempting to change someone else's mind with our perspective. If they've already got their nose out of joint over it, they'll have to sort that for themselves. And we can be in the High Priestess, the Empress, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card, knowing that the less we give to that kind of energy on the 5, the more stable we become. And that's really the beauty of the 5s in tarot anyway. The instability of those cards offers us an opportunity for greater freedom and liberation as we step out of that kind of chaos. And the Death card is just the card in which to create that kind of transformation. So stay in your Ace, your High Priestess, and your Empress energy. And yesterday we were wielding the scythe. It looks like we're going to continue to do that quite likely through the entire weekend. Coming with this now. 4 of Pentacles back again. This card has been showing up quite a bit. And here it is right next to the Death card. And this is an invitation, if I ever saw one, to let go. So when we encounter the 5, we may decide to draw back, pull our energy back, when instead it might benefit us more to remain expanded in our Ace, High Priestess, Empress energy. So the 4 of coins is about holding on, grasping, not letting go. It's kind of restrictive or constricting, so it pulls back, it tightens, right? And I feel that the Death card is encouraging us to stay expanded. So stay stable in your 4. Don't grasp. Coming with that 4 is the Hanged Man. Yeah, take a whole different perspective from it. Gain enlightenment. See the situation for what it is. Know that whatever's unfolding for you in the 5 is not for you to take personally. Have compassion. Hold compassion. See the other person's point of view, but do not surrender. Or maybe a better way to put that is do not lean into the energy of that 5. Expand beyond the 5 with your happiness and joy in the 3. Then we have the Hanged Man. Enlightenment. Taking a look at things from a whole other angle. It's a great position to take, and the Hanged Man often presents a portal for us to step through. There's a new door of opportunity to take here. And what I feel is that old saying, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. So if you always do what you've always done when presented with the chaos of this 5, you're going to continue to get the same result. Death card is asking you to do something different. Let go of an old way of being. See a new way through. Stay connected to your Ace and your 3 and the joy that is flowing into your world, no matter what shows itself in front of you. Follow your intuition. Listen to your heart, High Priestess. You have been in development and blossoming, Empress, for this kind of bliss for 18 months more or less. So this is not the time to allow that to be compromised. My guides are saying stick to your guns in the best of ways. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Another pause in the action. He's the only knight not in motion, typically in tarot. Not that this Knight of Swords looks like he's got a whole lot of activity going on, but his face is very determined. He is about to take some kind of action. And we are looking before we're leaping, which is excellent. The Knight of Pentacles is very grounded, very centered. He doesn't miss a thing. So we're being asked to see the bigger picture. See the whole situation. Listen to what has not been said. What's the message behind the message? Pay attention to that. And then we have, look at this, because it brings the sun to us. Happiest card in tarot. By maintaining all this wonder, awe, bliss, love, joy, happiness, we create more of the same no matter what type of chaos shows up in our presence, in our atmosphere. We're able to navigate that by not grasping, not disappearing or hiding like this 4 would have us do, potentially. Instead, we might take a step back to get a longer view. Or to get a wider view, to see the full picture. And then as we do that, we stay connected to these beautiful cards over here, and we continue to channel that kind of energy into our atmosphere, which produces more of the same and brings us the sun. Happiest card in tarot. You have to love that kind of flow. And trust that you can do this. And do it like a master. And you won't know until you're in front of it that you can do it this well. First card out, communicate clearly. I like that. I did just say listen to what isn't being said. Ask really great questions. Make sure you are understood. Coming with this, take action. Loving, positive action. Ace of Cups kind of action. Next. You know, this card, our Sweet Simple Yes in Angel Answers, is quite familiar for me, quite a match for me to the High Priestess. I feel they are one and the same card. The High Priestess will consistently whisper to you. It will be an affirmative message. It will be that soft, sweet yes. Yes, you're going in the right direction. Yes, this is exactly the right atmosphere for you to challenge yourself in. Yes, you are meant to be here now doing this exactly. You know, that's our High Priestess. And the situation will improve. There's an upgrade going on in these cards. By living on this kind of foundation and facing a Five of Wands kind of experience scenario, you will understand that you can have challenge and bliss simultaneously. They can coexist, and they do not have to create a less than ideal situation. As a matter of fact, you can upgrade the circumstance, the experience, the situation, and you do. We do with the sun. Happiness reigns. Love reigns. All right. Affirmation from the universe has your back. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Ooh. Yeah, you know it. I'm going to say it again. The one card summarizes the whole reading beautifully. Stay in love and bliss, no matter what the triggers are. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste. There might be a weekend reading. I haven't decided yet, but look for it. Bye for now, everyone.